Do you want to board through? Pilot's boarding starting.
I'd like to welcome you aboard our flight. As you find your seat, be sure to place your large carry-on items in the overhead bin and smaller items underneath the seat in front of you. If you have trouble finding a location for any of your carry-on items, please use the flight attendant call button over your seat and somebody will assist you. If the overhead bin is full, please make sure you close it as a courtesy to other passengers. Please double check that all your items are put away so that the aisle is clear and other passengers can make their way to their seats. If you're in an emergency exit row, please leave the exit seating responsibilities in the card in the seat back in front of you. If you're not able to comply with these actions, please let a flight attendant know so that way you can leave. Now's the time to get out any last-minute text messages if you need to, but we ask that once you depart from the gate, you put away any laptops or tablets. Thank you and welcome aboard.
Hey, what's up, what's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Today we are going to be flying out of Daytona Beach, Daytona International, over to Atlanta. Flight time should be about an hour and a half. We are now sitting on the ground, baggages passengers should be arriving soon. Baggages are now being boarded, and we're gonna get the airplane set up and ready to go. Earlier it was a nice day out, but it looks like it's getting really cloudy out. I feel like it was the same way I came here last time. It was definitely cloudy, but it's all good. We're gonna jump inside the cockpit, get set up and ready to go. Without further ado, what's up, Aviation Geek? I think you messaged us earlier, but what's up, Aviation Geek? Glad to. Who else we got? Nobody else yet. Everyone else is running in late. It's all good. All right, let's jump inside the cockpit and get everything set up here. Oh, should have ground power on. That's my mistake. Let's go ahead and set up everything else. Emergency lights, we can go ahead and arm that thing. Climbing up to, I believe, 34,000 feet. Alright, and collision light can come off, logo light can go on. And let's get some panel lights in here. It's dark. Let's continue on. We can go to our lower panel. Before we do, let's go IRS 1 and 2. Can come on. Window heat, all the other stuff we can leave off for now. Let's jump down to our lower panel. No ATC online. I believe we do have a auto clearance. Yeah, I think we do have an auto clearance. We're gonna jump and get that information real quick. Let's see what we got here. Squawk 7637. Oops, wrong radio. 7637. All right, awesome. Let's go TARA only. Let's continue on. Let's jump over to our EFB actually, and let's go ahead and request our flight plan. All right, we have looks like, all right, so the wind right now is 090 at 7 knots. Temperature is 29 degrees QMH. Our altimeter is going to be 2990. All right, and let's jump down to our EFB or FMC. Let's go to FMC. Let's go to position. We are at KDABs. KDABs. Alright, let's go to route position. What's that? KDAB. Okay, KDAB, not DABs. Alright, let's go copy. Position in it. Let's go to our next page. And let's go to requests. Flight plan. Alright, let's go flight plan from SimBrief. And let's go set payload, set fuel, and request flights. Alright, we're just waiting.
Crew boarding starting.
Alright, let's go ahead and load our SimBrief in. Let's go to departure.
Your crew has
We're planning on taking 07 left,
passengers boarding
and our star is going to be, or our SID is going to be, whoa, what just happened? 07, and our SID is going to be the Roy's 7 departure. Alright, everything else there is looking good. Once we get up, I got to figure out what runway they're landing on. SimBrief gave us 08 left, but I think there was ATC on. Just in case anything changes, we're going to leave it like that for now. Let's go execute. That is in. Let's jump back into a performance page, and let's go to request perf init. And let's go to a performance tab here, or EFB to performance. Taking off 07 left. We're going to say the runway is probably wet. Looks like it's about to rain, or it had showers here earlier. Flaps 5 on departure. And we can use that in optimum. Anti-ice off. Let's go import that information in, and let's go calculate. And then here we have our performance. Let's go jump back to our performance information. Let's go ahead and verify that that is the right information. Our cost index should be 33. That is all looking good, and we should have about 15,000 pounds of fuel on board. That is correct. Let's go 5.515.1. All right, let's go. Plan that is in. Transition altitude is going to be 13,000. Let's go to our, oops, go back real quick. Cruising altitude though, I believe it is 34 degrees. 34 degrees. All right, and what else we got? All right, let's go to our next page and we can plug some of this information in. All right, so our trim, hold up, our CG is 25.32. All right, first of all, start with cell. Cell is, where's the cell? Cell is 33. And our N1 should be like 92. All right, 93 is close enough. Let's go to our next page. Let's go flaps 5 for departure. And the CG again was 25.32. All right, trim should be 509. All right, 509 is set. V speeds, we're looking at 124. Wow, that's kind of low. 124, 132. And I believe 139. And the VREF speed is going to be 146. Alright, cool. Climbing up to 34,000 feet. Climb up via the SID up to 34,000. Alright. And IRS is in line. We can go. Flight directors can come on. Left and right side. And terrain radar can come on. And we are squat mode Charlie. We already have that all in. Let me verify with okay, mode Charlie. Okay, cool. All right, everything else is looking good. We should be ready for pushback. So back to our legs page, and actually, is there ATC on in Atlanta? No, there's no ATC in Atlanta. Yeah, when we get up in the cruise, we'll plan for that. All right, let's go back in the cockpit. And let's go. Fuel pump can come on. Collision light can come on. Alright, and let's go. Window heat can come on. And we're going to go ahead and spool up our APU. Behind the skies. What's up, Behind the Skies? How you doing, my friend? Hope you're having an awesome day. And you're having a good night so far. Awesome. Alright, we'll let that spool up. Should be spooling up, right? Did I not hit it? Should be spooling up. Yeah, I think I can hear it spooling up. But what's up, Behind the Skies? Thank you all for the likes. Appreciate it. Like goal today. Let's see if we can hit 10 likes. That would be awesome. Alright, pressure spooling up. We can go APU bleed can come on. And we can go hydraulic system can come on. Seatbelt sign can come on. Alright, and yeah, we're gonna call for pushback. Pushback, GSX. Sir, hold up, CD. Hey, what's up, CD? How you doing? Welcome aboard. Glad to have you here on board with us today. You should use Pilot's Life V2. Oh, you recommending that? How is it? You like it so far? Yeah, I thought about getting it. Pluto Simulations. Hey, what's up, Pluto? What's up, fellas? He says. All right. Where did I left off? All right. APU gen mode can come on. Where is it? Okay, right here. APU gen mode. APU spooled up. Bleeder's on. Let's switch our gens over. Oops. Alright, here we go. And let's call for pushback. And we have our drone cam still over here. Yeah, you can actually switch the release power. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, we watch the cars come back one more time and then we'll out.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Flight 2827, which serves to Atlanta.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
1 hour
Sweet.
and 6 minutes.
Alright, Daytona,
Now,
we about to get up out of here.
please make sure that all devices
Where's
are
our
in
gate? I
airplane
think our
mode and your
gate
large
is over
devices
here
are now
somewhere.
shut down and stowed. Please fasten your seatbelt and make sure that all tray tables and seat backs are in a full upright and locked position for departure. Cabin crew, prepare doors for departure. Cross-check, verify.
Oh, actually,
traffic,
chat, let me
standby
try
for all.
something new. I'm gonna try and put this drone cam
Departure checks completed.
over
Bypass
here when
pin
we take
inserted.
off. Let's try that. We're gonna put it right about like right here, maybe. Let's put it like right here. We're gonna go lock mode, and then we're gonna see if we can try something. All right, let's jump back in the plane real quick. All right, yaw dampers and stuff need to come on.
Locking gear.
All right, yaw dampers is on. I'm gonna turn the fuel pumps on as well. I don't think we have any fuel in the center tanks. And we are ready for pushback. Collision lights on. And yeah, everything else is looking good. Probe, we're gonna do nose to, do we do straight back or nose to the right? I don't know if GSX is gonna get this right, but we're gonna try. Let's do nose to the right, and we'll just keep an eye on them. Probe heat can come on. Oh, remove chucks. Let's remove chucks real quick. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? In here, right? Nope. Yep, right here, somewhere. All right, remove chucks.
Release parking brakes, please.
And before we release park and brake, let's pull up our charts real quick. Oh, GSX is way ahead of me today for some reason. Let's go to our ground
Release
charts.
parking brakes, please.
All right, so we're here at whatever gate this is. Oh, stand 3, I believe. We're gonna taxi Charlie November
Release parking
and then
brakes,
take off
please.
07, right? All right, let's release park and brake.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push.
All right, and let's
All
monitor
engines clear.
GSX.
Start at will.
Make sure that they don't do some crazy things. Alright, we can go ahead and split up engine number 2. Let's go engine number 2 to ground.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the front of the aircraft for a safety demonstration. When the seatbelt light is on, please make sure that your seatbelt is fastened low and tight across your lap. To fasten, insert the metal fittings into one another. Tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle.
Alright, 20%, let's introduce fuel. And also the sounds are way down. Let me put the sounds up real quick.
Unexpected turbulence. There are several emergency exits on this aircraft.
Alright,
Familiarize yourself with the emergency exits on this aircraft.
let me try and keep up with chat.
In some cases, your nearest exit might be behind you. If you need to evacuate the aircraft, or slide
Saw the landing into Kathmandu was quite the hinge approach. Yes, Pluto. It was very crazy going in there. It's always like that too. It's always like that. Like as far as visibility, yeah, it's always crazy in there. How was the landing, Bo? The landing was great. I had fun. It's always as usual. Like when you fly into Kathmandu, it's like a great % chance it's gonna be like
Please set parking brakes.
gonna be hazy. It's gonna be hazy flying in there, so you don't actually see the runway until you get like
Waiting your
minimums,
confirmation for a
and
good
you're like
engine start.
5 nautical miles away.
Open the plastic pouch and remove the
Yeah, but it was pretty fun. I had a lot of fun.
Wrap the straps around your waist and buckle
And
it
that's all
on.
that matters. Let's start
We have
engine
a good engine
number.
start.
To inflate the
You can
vest,
disconnect.
One can go to
firmly on
ground.
the cord only when exiting the aircraft. If your life vest does not inflate automatically,
Took sex for me mode. Just going to message my female friend a sec. Alright, no worries behind this, guys. Lightspeed, hey, what's up, Lightspeed? Hey, Lightspeed, can you DM me the Vatsim map thing you DM'd me last time? I keep losing it. Can you DM it to me one more time? Thank you. What's up, Lightspeed? Hope you're having a wonderful day as well. Oh, should be at 20%. Let's introduce fuel. Botronics, hey, what's up, Botronics? How you doing, my friend? Hope you all having a wonderful. What's today? Tuesday. Hope you're all having a wonderful Tuesday. Any more tingly bumps? Oh yeah, I started early. I see. Pause. Damn, what I said that was pause. I needed to be paused. Y'all should have seen yesterday's stream with Avgeek. He was wildin'. Yeah, Pluto. Yeah, Avgeek was going crazy in chat, bro. I was going crazy. He almost made me forgot I was streaming. He's gonna take me out of pocket so many times. All right. Fuel pumps are on. Both engines are on. We can go flaps 5. But yeah, it was crazy. Hold on, I'll read chat in a second. Let me try to get this plane off the ground. Alright, both engines are good. Switch our gens over. Let's go. Engine start can go to continuous, left and right side. And packs can come on. And we can shut down APU. Bleed can come off. APU gen mode can go to standby power. Yaw dampers are on. Everything upstairs is looking good. Is ground crew clear? Ground crew is clear. We can go ahead and turn our taxi lights. And let's do a flight control check. Right aileron, down, neutral, up. Left aileron, down, neutral, up. Right rudder, left rudder. Alright, checklist is complete. Alright, now we're just going to call for taxi. And auto brakes can go to RTO. And everything else is clean as a whistle. Alright, let's, nope, I don't think there's any traffic here, but Daytona traffic, Delta 2827, taxiing 07 left via Charlie, November, hold short November 1 for Daytona traffic. Alright, let's go ahead now. We can release park and brake, and LNAV and VNAV can come on. You can turn that confirm engine starts. The thingy off the GSX settings. I hate having to click. It's every time. Maybe you like it though. Save the hassle. Oh, you can turn it off? Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. Is it like in the settings? We need to make a community video of Mo out of context. Oh no, we're not doing that, Pluto. We're not doing that, Pluto. First posted on my channel. Yo, Mo, I love your oh my gosh, y'all starting with me, bro. Would you like to share the picture again? Nah, we don't need to share the picture again. Let's just focus on getting this bird in the air, alright? Let's go ahead and release that parking brake. And let's spool her up. That's crazy. Alright, let's spool her up.
The cabin is ready for takeoff.
Oh, GSX settings first page? Okay, thank you. Oh, yeah, man. Alright, where are we going? Just gonna continue taxi, then we gotta take a right. How you turn the brightness down on this thing? That thing bright as heck. Let's go night mode. Going the right direction, right? Yeah, we are. Excuse my French here. You should make a Stack of what? Thank you all for 7 likes. Let's see if we can hit 10 likes for the goal today. Let me try something here. So if that is locked, right? If we go back to this, go to drone. Why is it following us? All right, stop. What the hell is going on here? I'm disoriented. Whatever. I don't even know why it's moving on its own. Whatever. Let's go back to drone. Follow. Reset. And let's go back to prefix. Alright, never mind. Trials and error. Let's continue taxiing. Oh, poop stack essentially? No way. Is it going to be a part 2 of yesterday, Skies? Hey chat, we're about to get up out of here. Alright, now my click thingy not working anymore. What the hell? Alright, whatever. Let's just get off the ground. What are we taking? November? Was it November? Yeah, let's take November 1. And if y'all want, you can put the airplane emojis in chat. Daytona traffic, Delta 2827, line up in the part and runway 07 left. Daytona traffic. Alright, landing lights can come on. And engine starter scan on continuous. Logo lights on. Strobe lights are on. Wing lights. Why do the thing keep doing this? Whatever. Alright, Jack. Yeah, let me get those airplane emojis. And we about to take off. Alright, let's go. Checklist is complete. Cabin crew is advised we about to take off. I know I'm just sitting here on the runway.
Welcome on board our flight. We'll
But there's nobody here. Alright. Enjoy the departure.
We'll keep you informed of any changes as they happen.
And I'll catch y'all in the air. Maybe I can move this. Alright, chat. 40%. 2 stable engines. Let's go. Toga. Slight nose down pressure. Toga set. Airspeed alive. And rotate.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. Trying to keep my eyes on the flight director. Ooh, Daytona, we'll be back. We'll be back. Alright, let's fly the flight director. OMG, y'all spam the heck out of chat. go, flaps. Let's go, clean flaps. No. Wrong setting. Alright, let's stay inside for now. Let's give it to the autopilot actually. Let's go. Command A can come on. Continue to climb up to 34,000 feet. Auto throttle can come on. And taxi lights can come off. And I know we are going vector. Let's go direct. Beautiful departure. Thank you all for the airplane emoji. Damn, V1, you went crazy. Blood did not follow the center line on takeoff. Packs marked down. I wasn't that far off the center line. I just got distracted on the scenery. Casually clicking every single panel to see which opens the kiss camera. No, it was a button. I have the button on my freaking yoke. It's supposed to click. Let me see if it works. Yeah, see, it works when it wants to, which I don't understand. Alright, if I come back here, I reset. Will it work? Yeah, see, it works and it don't work. I don't know. I'm gonna have to, it's probably a keybind issue or something.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now passed 10,000 feet. You may now turn on your larger portable electronic devices. This is also a reminder to please keep your seatbelt fastened while you're seated and do not congregate in the galleys or near the lavatory. This aircraft is equipped with onboard Wi-Fi. If you wish to connect to the Wi-Fi, you will be required to pay a small fee. We do offer complimentary Wi-Fi thanks to our partners.
Later lights can come off.
Wi-Fi to find out more information.
Runway lights, engine continues to off, and wing lights, wheel lights can come off. Anti-collision light stays on, and logo light can come off. And continue to climb up to 34,000 feet today. Let's go ahead and lock our landing gear. Alright, chat, be nice to each other. Alright, awesome. Let's throw some tunes on and bring the sounds back down. Alright, auto RTO can go off. And everything else is looking good. Yeah, I gotta figure out what runway to land on. Whatever. I give up on this damn button. To use your Wi-Fi, you need to pay a small fee. How I get you the Wi-Fi, please? Will be 1,000, please. Always how it is. Not the Wi-Fi. And that's a crazy upcharge. You talking about 1,000 euros? 1,000 1,000 in what currency? Are you talking about $1,000 or 1,000 pennies? Oh, you put a dollar sign. All right, never mind. You did put 3 zeros too. All right, where are we going? Are we back on track? All right, yeah, we're back on track. All right, we have 16,000, 18,000. We'll go standard on the barrel. Oh, you said the USD? Holy smokes. That's crazy. I don't have that kind of money. All right, let me is Lightspeed not in here? Chat, what's that new the new Vatsim thingy? What's it called? Vatsim radar map? Where's my history? Let's go to my history. I'll find it. Mario, you're so old you had to write Chiku saying $1,000 only kidding. I was trying to finesse, that's why I said it like that. Trying to say you get 1,000, but I didn't see that there was a dollar sign in front of that 1,000 zero. I mean the 3 zeros. Mo just finishing up your library. Oh shoot, almost forgot about it. How's it going, V1? VAT map, or is it? That's what it is? Let me try. Yeah, but when I put it in, all this come up. Which one is it? I know it's not this one. It's the old one. I don't think it's fantastic. I think it's something radar. Isn't it like VAT Sim radar or something like that? Oh, VAT Spy? Yeah, but there's a new one. The one that looks like really, like, how can I explain it? Hold on. Let me see if I can. I don't know why it's not in my history. All right, we're at 821,000. We can go standard. Then again, I don't even need it because it's not going to give me any information anyway. There's no ATC online, so I don't think I need the ATIS or anything. It's not going to give me an ATIS or anything like that. Whoa. We don't use adult content. Whoa. Where the hell you seen that? Select STD on your barrel outer. Yeah, I did. I think I did. Yeah, it's on standard. But thank you. You probably wrote it before I even seen you typed it. Alright, cool. Alright, I gotta figure out what we're doing for runways. Why is it none of these? Like, this thing is weird. I figured out where I'm landing. Damn, that's a long forever taxi. Gosh damn. Yeah, so we can take the 8s, the 9s, or the 10s. We're probably gonna go with the 8s. I'm gonna monitor it in a second. How much longer we got? Damn, 34 minutes? Sheesh. Where are we? What's our cruise? Okay. How far are we out from 160? Alright, we got a little bit of time. Got a little bit of time, chat. We gotta start descending soon. Yeah, it's crazy. Jacksonville was on earlier. I thought we was gonna have some interaction. Yeah, so we're gonna take 08 left. I made my mind up. And let's plug in some information here. Alright, let's jump back in the cockpit. Let's run over to our arrival. Actually, Vatsim. Let's go airport info. Alright, this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be landing on 08 left. Vacate probably Delta or Bravo. And we want to park somewhere at like 2 November or 3. That's the plan for now, unless Vatsim pops up online and changes and change something. For star, it's supposed to be the 6th. Oh, well, it's supposed to be, what the heck? Alright, sounds like we're coming up on cruise. And we're just gonna go ahead and put in our information or our ILS stuff. What do we do for transition? Alright, so I know it's the 6th. So transition, we should do. Do we have Larry or Lars? Larry or Lars? Let's do that one. Alright, let's take a look at it real quick. Let's go to our plan. And let's run through it. Alright, when we get in, coming in, yeah, we're gonna fly over to the airport, come in on a downwind, and then make a left turn and then come in to land. Alright, that looks, I'm cool with that. Now let's go back to our maps. Then we're gonna figure out what's in between these two waypoints, and then we'll fill that out in a second. I'm just curious to know, how the heck did I mess this up? What did I do? That's weird. Alright, I'm not gonna stress it too much. Auto base, we can go with 3. Thank you all for 8 likes. I appreciate it. Like goal. Let's see if we can hit 10 likes. Alright, we're pretty much all caught up here. We can run to our landing. No, we're taking 08 left. Import the weather. Altimeter is going to be 3007. Alright, 3007 is set. And we can do a little calculation on that. Wind right now look like it's 80 knots at 80 degrees at 8 knots and 29 degrees on the temperature. Looks like it's giving us a VREF speed of 154. Once we start our descent, then we're going to plug in the en route information and see if our VREF speed changes or anything like that. But yeah, let's continue on our journey. From our Navigraph, looks like the course is going to be 095. Alright, 095. And 095. Alright, cool. Still can't figure out how to put a decimal in this thing. Why is it saying error? That's mad weird. This never happened to me before. Alright, whatever. As long as we have visual, we should be alright. I'm not even going to stress it too much. It is what it is. Let me go ahead and pull out the recorder. Yeah, looks like we are missing one waypoint here. Let's go ahead and plug that in. And do need to go to Fort. And we need to go back to Sith. Alright, so we go Sith. Direct. Execute.
In a few moments, we'll be starting our in-flight meal service. Please look in your seat back for our menu, and one of our crew members will stop by shortly for your order. If you would like to order additional menu items, please hit the flight attendant call button at any time, and we'll be over shortly to assist.
Alright, we are officially flying over Georgia. We're about to start our descent soon. In about another 50 nautical miles. Alright, how close are we? Alright, we can do a landing en route. We're actually gonna do flash 40. Alright, VSP is gonna be 140. Alright, that's all looking good. And top of the sentence coming up in about less than 40 nautical miles. Alright, seatbelt signs can come on. Oh, they was already on. I could turn them off for a little while. And we're gonna turn them back on really soon, right before we descend. I got a message. Welcome up ATC online. You may receive automatic. Why y'all sending us now? Okay, thank you. Alright, for a start, looks like we need to get down to, we can start with like 24,000 feet at Lars. Lars is right there. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's go 24,000 feet. See what signs can come back on. And let's do 24,000. And let's go to, yeah, let's descend now. And let's get ready for this arrival.
To assist with customs at our destination, flight attendants will begin handing out forms momentarily. Please review and complete each form and keep them with you for presentation upon arrival.
Alright, at large, we're supposed to be at 24, but we still at like 30 something. So let's see if we can actually hit new. Was that Sith at 14? Is that possible? Not with this direct. Not with this kind of yeah, not with 1,000 feet per minute. Let's go level change. Alright, that's a little bit better. Looks like we should be at 14,000 at Sith. Whatever, I give up on this thing. I don't know how the heck it's not letting me put a decimal. Whatever. Oh shoot, what we got? Atlanta Center is online. Alright, let's see what shenanigans gonna happen now, chat. I'll switch up my whole run. I'll switch up the whole runway on me. 132975.
Charlotte landing North American 1804.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Delta 2827 descending on the Sit Hotel 2 arrival. Planning 408 left.
Delta 2827 Atlanta Center. Hello, the Atlanta altimeter is 3007. Sending via the SIF to arrival. Atlanta's landing east.
Alright, 3007 on the altimeter and plan for Atlanta East for Delta 2827.
Atlanta Center, United 2635, flight level 370, 29 miles north of Comedy.
United 2635 Atlanta Center. Go to contact flight level 370 as reported. Sending via the SIF for arrival. Charlotte land north shot. Altimeter is going to be 3009.
I understand via the flips for arrival, Charlotte landing north 3009, United 2635, thanks.
Everything given Denver 57675 200, this is 2.
Oh, that's approach. I thought it was
Air
center.
5767 Atlanta Center. Hello, the Atlanta altimeter is going to be 3007.
Oh, that is center.
City is set to arrival.
3007 descending to sit 2 under 5767.
So it's gonna give us approach soon. It's gonna be 133475.
Atlanta Center, Quadra 318 on Rogan's 3 arrival.
Sorry, let's aircraft that was calling. What's your call, sir?
Quadra 318.
Cordial 318 Atlanta Center. What's your position?
We're on the Rogan's 3 arrival, inbound for Skyme for PDK.
Sorry, I'm on the landline. I got someone else talking in my ear. You said you're on the which arrival in the PDK? I don't see. What's your position?
We're 3,000 feet on the Rogan's 3 arrival, inbound for Skyme. We're now 9 miles south of Skyme intersection.
Contact Atlanta approach 133.47.
13347, Quadra 318.
Alright, Barrow to standard 3007 on the Barrow.
United 385, flight level 180. 385 Atlanta Center, ready to contact 20 south of the Atlanta Airport, data flight level 180, coming at flight level 310. So 2827, contact Atlanta approach 133.47, good day.
Contact approach 133.47 for Delta 2827. Thank you for your service. Have a wonderful day.
Number 5767, what's your indicated airspeed right now?
We're 300 knots in Denver. Contact about 10 miles southeast of Covington Airport. The Peachtree altimeter is 3007, and when able to see approach close. We'd like to do the RDAV GPS Alpha and the PDK. And altimeter 318, 318. Go to 318, Roger, you can find the RNAV GPS runway, was it 21 left? Yes, we'll take 21 left. And there was another aircraft calling in, who's up?
Delta 2827 descending on the Sit2 Hotel, planning landing east.
2827 Atlanta approach, Roger, the Atlanta altimeter 3007, visual approach runway 89 right.
Start for Delta 2827.
Hey, from Delta 2827, expect the visual approach runway 9 right, Atlanta altimeter 3007.
Expect the visual approach for 9 right for Delta 2827. Is it possible I can get 08 left?
2827, no problem, expect the visual 8 left.
Expect the visual for 8 left for Delta 2827.
Got your 318, we're looking for 3,000 as your fireman today, I got you showing 6,000. Yeah, that was my inbound altitude. Since I select the arrival was 3,000. Roger, thanks.
Approaching 12,000. Alright, he should be telling us to descend from here because the star has nothing else to do with altitudes. So I'm probably just going to request, can I get a lower altitude? Delta 2827 requesting a lower altitude.
2027, have you lower about 10 miles.
Copy that for Delta 2827.
So 2027, as a matter of fact, reduce speed to 10 knots and then set to maintain 7,000.
Decrease speed 1, you said 210 knots and descend and maintain 7,000 for Delta 2827?
Hey, firm.
Let's go speed brakes. And also, probably can't come back on. And we can go flaps 1. Alright, getting down to 7,000. And we can actually go flaps 5. And we can go landing lights, runway lights, taxi lights, engine start to continuous, logo lights.
After 318 for training purposes, we're looking for the procedure question, the procedure turn at Logan.
No, we inbound for on the RNAV GPSA, and we'll do the circling approach for runway 21 left.
Final descent into Atlanta. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to select
Initial approach fix will be Judy.
Ensure tray tables are stowed and seats are in a full upright position. Please also store any carry-on items either in the seatback pocket or
There's no runway 8 onto PDK. Just remember, which approach are you looking for? I see you on the RNAV GPS runway 21 left at the moment. Which approach are you looking for?
It's the RNAV GPS Alpha, circling for runway 21 left.
Gotcha. RNAV GPS Alpha. Roger. When's that? So for now, proceed direct to Judy.
Proceed direct to Judy. One ahead to Judy right now.
Right, friend.
Direct Judy, Coach 318.
Coach 107 Heavy. Cross runway 8 left, hold short runway 8 right.
Cross 8 left, hold short 8 right, FedEx 107 Heavy. Coach, good evening, Endeavour 5767, we're level 200 with Charlie, this is 2.
Endeavour 5767, line approach to evening, Papa Cart, TLL 73007, plan the visual approach runway 8 right. Christian, 9 right.
KT 007, like plan the visual 9 right, Endeavour 5767.
Alright, chat. Airport is off toward 9 o'clock. Or what's that, 3 o'clock?
FedEx 107 Heavy RNAV to Skinner, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV skin off. 8 right, clear to take off. FedEx 107 Heavy.
Alright, we can go flaps 5 now, officially. Alright, about to be on a downwind.
Center 2827, descend and maintain 4000.
Listen, I maintain 4,000 for Delta 2827. Alright, let's go level change on that. Down to 4,000.
FedEx 107 Heavy radar contacts the altitude.
Now passing 2,500, FedEx 107 Heavy.
FedEx 107 Heavy, roger, climb maintain 14,000.
Climb maintain 14,000, FedEx 107 Heavy.
Center 2827, descend and maintain 3000.
Descend to maintain 3,000 for Delta 2827. Alright, chat, we officially on a downwind. Airport's over to our left side.
Searcher 318, cross Judy out above 3000, clear hard nav, GPS Alpha to PDK before the final approach 6.
Cross Judy at above 3,000 and clear for the RNAV GPS Alpha, and we'll report at the final approach fix, quarter 318.
Radio altimeter.
Driver 5767, send 19 2000.
Set up 12000, driver 5767.
Alright, chat, we about to turn to base pretty soon.
FedEx 107 Heavy, clear direct bang, contact alarm center 132.97, take care.
Direct bank, contact center 132975. Thank you, FedEx 107 Heavy.
Report Tree Delta 14782-166, descending 11,000, good information, Charlie.
1472, line approach 6, so line alternative 3007, plan of visual approach right 9 right.
Plan for the visual 9 right, Delta 1472.
Delta 2827, turn left at 180.
Left turn 180 for Delta 2827.
And over 5767, cross Fries at 210 knots.
Cross Fries, 210 knots, and depth 5767.
And over 2827, crushing Delta 2827 to 010 to 11 o'clock at about 10 miles, report inside.
Report I have the runway in sight for Delta 2827.
So just confirm you do have it, if not.
Affirm for Delta 2827.
Delta 2827, roger, clear visual approach runway 8 left.
Clear visual approach 8 left for Delta 2827.
Delta 1472, that's going to maintain 8,000.
Then 8,000, Delta 1472.
Let's drop our landing gear. Let's start the recorder. Let's go flaps and enjoy the arrival.
Delta 2827, wind 080 at 8, runway 8 left on the line.
Runway 8 left, clear land for Delta 2827.
Number 5767, descend maintain 7,000.
7,000, number 5767.
10 miles, let's go. 4 flaps. Final approach speed is set. We're gonna creep in here. Actually, we can go a little bit faster. Keep our speed up. And we can go approach mode. Alright, pin the camera crew. Please be seated for landing. Camera crew's advice and enjoy. Advice and enjoy the arrival. Alright, let's go. My plane, my throttle.
Delta 318, how will this approach terminate?
It's a touch and go, PDK, and we'll on a fly back to Macon, KMCS.
Delta 318, roger, alternate miss instructions, fly runway heading, climb maintain 3,000.
Alternate miss, fly runway heading, climb to 3,000, go to 318.
1,000.
Alright, 2 whites, 2 reds.
Number 5767, center maintain 3000.
73,000, number 5767.
Center 1472, turn left 10 degrees, vector visual 9 right.
Left 10 degrees, Delta 1472.
Landing.
100.
Center 1472, reduce speed 210 knots and in the center maintain 4000.
Okay, 210 knots, then 4000, Delta 1472.
10.
First thrust. Let's try to hold that center line. Need to vacate to the right. Alright, manual braking. 60 knots, reverse thrust stowed, and let's vacate.
The 2827, welcome to Atlanta, cross runway 8 right on Delta and Foxtrot 2, take care.
8 right on Delta and cross Foxtrot for runway for Delta 2827. Thank you.
Gentlemen, welcome to Atlanta. The local time is 6:59 p.m. and it's currently about 82 degrees Fahrenheit. You can now use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins as items may have shifted during the flight. We thank you for flying with us.
Let's clean up our flaps. And our landing lights. And we'll keep our strobe lights on for now. Set cross at hotel. That was a beautiful landing, chat. Felt floaty though. Got a negative 161.
Number 5767, turn right heading 360.
Alright, he said we're clear across. And this is going to be Delta.
1472, traffic 12 to 1 o'clock at about 7 miles. He's turning northbound. The 4400 is the CRJ airport traffic sign.
Looking for traffic, Delta 1472.
Atlanta approach, Quarter 318, final approach fixed, GPS RNAV. RNAV GPS Alpha.
Quarter 318, roger, circle east of the field. The wind 08.
AP, you can start up.
We have 4, runway 21 left,
AP,
clear for the
gen
option.
mode can go to gen.
Circle east of the field, clear for the option, Quarter 318.
Yeah, 5767, field 1 to 2 o'clock, 10 miles, 1 side.
Field assigned, number 5767.
Number 5767, right turn 060, clear for approach runway 9 right, speed 180 knots, agreeing until the final approach fix.
06 degrees, clear the visual 9 right, and 180 agreed to the final approach. Number 5767.
I'm going to disconnect from the network. And we're just going to find somebody to park and to check out the replay. Alright, APU should be spooked up. We can go APU bleed, come on. Music continuous can go to off. And we're gonna take one of these gates. Delta 35. Right about here should be okay. Yeah, the sub parking brake. Engines can come off. Switch our gens over. Engines can come off. Engines are spooling down. Seatbelt signs can come off. Collision light goes off. Wing lights, all that good stuff stays off. And yeah, shut down. Engines are shut down. Let's request deboarding.
The boarding requested.
And we're gonna be Delta. Parking is not that great today. At least we got the center. We got the center right. Alright, again, landing was negative 161. G was 1.02. Go ahead and close that out. Awesome. And Pack X, we were 97%. 18 minutes early. And it looks like it's still in the taxi phase. Let me go ahead and see if I can expedite that. Alright. Go ahead and close it out. They gave us negative 160 soft landing, they says. And I'm actually going to reset GSX. Jump back in the cockpit. And close all the doors. And let's check out the replay. Alright, let's do this thing, let's do its thing. Alright, airplane spooling up. Throw some tunes back on. Let's check out the replay. Got the scenery loading. Now let's speed it up. Right about there is cool. I remember looking at the headwind. I mean, yeah, we did have a headwind. Okay. Yeah, that was floaty. We got it down though. Nice. Definitely floaty. That was a good landing overall. Wasn't bad at all. I'll take that. And let's wrap it up. Let's take this moment to say thank you all for checking out the stream today. Is that Target? Appreciate it. Thanks for the likes, the subs. Thank you all. I appreciate you. Shout out to V1. Shout out to Behind the Skies. Shout out to Pluto Simulations. Shout out to Lightspeed. Shout out to Botronics. Shout out to Pluto Simulation. Thank you all for the support. As always, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope you all have a wonderful day. And if you're watching this in the background, please consider hitting the like and subscribing so you won't miss our future upcoming flights. And until then, hope you all have a wonderful day. And I catch you all again on the next one. See ya.
crawling around, searching for higher ground. Can't see in front of me.